Okay, once again, welcome to Southport. Welcome to the Northwest. This is our showpiece for the Northwest. It's the first time that the conference has come north since 2002. And for those who've travelled from far and wide, I hope you enjoy yourselves, and we hope in the future that we'll bring the conference back up north again. Now, I'm going to introduce you to our first speaker. He's the leader of the True Finns Party. He was a member of the Finnish Parliament, and in 2009 he became an MEP. It's my pleasure to serve alongside this gentleman as a member of the European Freedom and Democracy Group in the European Parliament. He's a great guy. He's a Millwall fan. A Millwall fan. Yes, he's Finnish. And the only reason that he's come over to this conference is because I've promised to take him to a football match tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Timo Soini, MEP.
Thank you, Paul, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be with you today. A party congress is always an excellent opportunity to exchange views and express some opinions of your own, and those we have. In Democratic Party, this means practical democracy in practice. I bring all of you greetings and congratulations from Finland. I'm the chairman of the True Finns Party, and that is one and only Eurosceptic party represented in Finnish Parliament. Now we have representation both in Finnish Parliament and in European Parliament. We are happy to be in the same group, Europe of Freedom and Democracy, with you. Although being in the European Union is not a very happy thing in general, according to my opinion. It is a matter of utmost importance that we have joined our forces in the European Parliament. Every system needs an opposition. Not a puppet opposition, no marionettes, but a true one. And I'm very happy that you are the true opposition in your country, and together we are true opposition in Europe. We are not, and we shall never be, European Party. We are national parties, willing and able to constructive cooperation. This is the same idea what we want entire Europe to obey. Europe is a continent of nation, not an artificial superstate. Old and reactionary parties, which are tired ones throughout Europe, they don't like us. This is not a matter of being loved. This is a matter of giving voice back to the people. The people who want that those men and women who they voted for decide their own matters in their own countries. And if the voters are not happy with the elected ones, they have to have the possibility to change the whole lot. That's very essential. Great Britain is a big country in the European Union. Finland is not. It's a small country in the same pot. The red tape is same for both of us. Westminster and Eduskunta, the Parliament of Finland, they are in the same position. Legislation is coming from Brussels, and there is not much we can do about it now, but in the future we will. If there is a will, there is a way. Without faith, there is no future. Ladies and gentlemen, After the last general elections, I was suffering from fever. Don't be alarmed. I was elected in the Finnish parliament. Laying in my bed, I felt frustrated not to be able to go to the horse races for ride a horse. So I do something else as following a football club. Some decent stuff as well. So I was staring at the ceiling of my hospital room and I was thinking, what was good in that particular day? And then it struck to me. The independence was one day closer. It is also today, again, one day closer. And there will be the day that we all shall get our independence back. Because true democracy is only possible in national states. In the European Union compromises is something everybody gets that nobody actually wants. This is not proper, not right, and not democracy. This is something what I would not call a great stuff. Where the European Union is, there lies the problem. To me, this seems to be a law of nature. Where the European Union is, there lies the problem. We do need solutions now, and to get right solutions, we need independence and democracy. It is very important that criticism are expressed in the heart of darkness, as I like to call Brussels. Because in their hearts they know that our case and cause is just. The first step to get our independence back is to want it back. Step by step, if needed, but the aim must be nice and clear. What is needed is commitment and work. Only in dictionaries, success comes before work. The people do know. They look at you, they listen to you, and if they notice that you are a true believer at your work, they support you. It is that simple. Let's look at our party's history and history of your party and True Finns. Both parties were founded in 1990s. UKIP in 1993, True Finns in 1995. And you got over 16% out of votes, and we got nearly 10% out of votes, roughly 2 months ago. Who could have thought that would happen? Who ora et labora, pray and work, and if praying is not your thing, then work. I do both. The Europe of Freedom and Democracy group is a framework. We work together without party dictatorship. I am happy to work with you in the European Parliament. The group is needed so that we can exist on the map of the European Parliament. There we are to remind that there is a better option. UKIP people, which one is worse? To be promised to have a referendum and not to have it? Or not to have a referendum without even being promised to have it, like we have had in Finland? Alas, we are in the same position. The Irish have 2 referendums on the same treaty, though. I could laugh if the matter would not be this serious. The Swedish Prime Minister, oh dear, how we love our neighbours, Mr. Fredrik Reinfeldt, said in European Parliament that one of their priorities during the Swedish presidency of the European Union is to get the Lisbon Treaty ratified everywhere. The same Prime Minister would not and could not even dream to put the Swedes to vote again on their own currency, the crown. In Sweden, they had a referendum to joined the euro in 2003, the people said no. Although the whole elite of Sweden persuaded to melt one's currency. But they said no, and there haven't been another vote in Sweden. That referendum has been respected. But now, holy smoke, the Irish are put vote again on the same treaty. I hope the answer will be also the same as the last time they voted. To lose one's currency, and I know what I'm talking about, it is like having my wallet in Nigel Farage's pocket. It may be safe there, but knowing what a party shark Nigel is, that fun can be costly. So keep your own money, the pound. And I want my wallet back. Even if it's an empty one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have noticed that you have made a steady progress on a local and council level. It is very important. I was first elected to be a city councillor, then MP, then now MEP. It is useful to have experience from every level, also in the party. It is a matter of credibility. I know that your election system is very different from us, and in that sense more difficult. But I would still love to see the first UKIP MP at Westminster. We have also presidential elections in Finland. You don't have. You're very lucky. That said, bearing in mind that I had run for that office myself. But I'm here today and very pleased to be with you here. I shall keenly follow your Congress. I am sure that there is much for me to learn as well. Good ideas are universal, and I will be eager to immediately borrow them forever. Europe of Freedom and Democracy Group is a vehicle to cooperation which honours every member opinions. Together we are more, together we can more, and together we achieve more. The idea of independence never gets out of date. Never. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you and your party every success. Thank you.
Thank you, Timo. I think we'll all agree in the hall that was a wonderful speech. Fantastic. Brilliant. And I think what Timo said encapsulates what we're all about. We're all about independence. Independence for our country, independence of thought, independence from big government, independence from the state. And what we want, ladies and gentlemen, is to get our great country out of the European Union as soon as possible.